And welcome everyone, Heart here, and today we begin a brand new Total War Warhammer 3 adventure with Skulltaker from the upcoming Omens of Destruction DLC. Big thanks to Creative Assembly for sponsoring this video and for giving me early access so that I can start this Let's Play early for you guys. I'll be aiming to release this series daily for the next week or two, and then I'll shift to 3 uploads a week every Monday, Wednesday and Friday for this campaign. So make sure you're subscribed and ring that bell notification so you don't miss any of the uploads of this campaign going forward. As always, advice, tips and tactics, general comments, always greatly appreciated. Do drop them down in the comment section. And if you're enjoying the series, feel free to leave a like. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. And of course, unit name suggestions. Every time we get a full 20 stack army, I'll add in your unit name suggestions. So please post them exclusively here on part 1 of this series. That way they're all in one easy to find place for me. Just remember to specify the specific unit that you want your unit name suggestion to be used for. So without further ado, let's dive on in and begin our Skulltaker campaign. So Skulltaker leads the Blooded Wanderers. Starting army, we'll go through that shortly, but quickly let's have a look at his start position on the map. He starts over in Lustria, so plenty of Lizardmen skulls to add to the Cloak of Skulls in the Blood God's name. Our starting army, we have a unit of Exalted Bloodletters of Khorne, 3 Bloodletters of Khorne, Bone Crushers of Khorne, Blood Beasts of Khorne, and a Blood Shrine of Khorne. Faction effects, we have access to the Cloak of Skulls, allowing Skulltaker to empower his faction by defeating powerful lords. Hero capacity, +2 for Blood Reapers. The demons are reforged, plus 10% chance for destroyed Bloodletters to be restored after battle, all armies. And minus 15% upkeep cost for Bloodletters of Khorne and Exalted Bloodletters of Khorne units, all armies. Our Lord effects for Skulltaker, he has plus 10% campaign map movement range, plus 100% campaign line of sight. The passive ability Frenzy for Bloodletter and Exalted Bloodletter units, Lord's Army, and the ability Bloody Onslaught, which is a hex ability which applies a negative 24 melee defense and a negative 30 armor penalty to the applied enemy units. Going to be playing this on very hard campaign and battle difficulty. We do have Endgame Crisis enabled, although I'm honestly not that bothered about completing an Endgame Crisis for this campaign. We'll primarily be focusing on completing our short and long-term victory conditions for this series. If we're still enjoying it, then we'll carry on and finish off the Endgame Crisis. I have removed some of them just because I've been having a lot of Endgame Crisis pop up in my series lately. So I've removed the ones that I've experienced previously. So we've still got the Black Pyramid enabled, the Biggest War, Vampiric Ascension, and the Will of Hashut. It'll randomly trigger between turn 100 and 150 or on long victory completion. It's at 200% difficulty as well, or power. So without further ado, let's dive on in and unleash the fury of Skulltaker.
This world has many champions. But to be the greatest of all, one must forge their legacy in the fires of chaos. Many worthy heroes have fallen before him, their skulls trophies woven into the fabric of his cape, each bestowing him with the power of a champion's essence. For he is Skulltaker, champion of champions, collector of souls. His destiny beckons, blood for the Blood God.
The skulls of vanquished champions adorn my vestments, and cede their strength to me.
Okay, path to victory. Blooded Wanderers. Skulltaker's only concern is to kill worthy lords in battle, to harvest their champion's essence, which he siphons into the Cloak of Skulls to augment his power and abilities. Cloak of Skulls. Skulltaker spreads Khorne's indomitable will by continually proving there is no one champion stronger than the champion of Khorne. After finding and defeating lords in battle, he imbues the skull trophies in his cloak and thus himself with ever greater power. Khorne factions must wage war to maintain their income and harvest skulls required to occupy territory, raise settlements, and summon mighty blood hosts. In return for skulls sent to the Skull Throne, Khorne grants powerful bonuses and abilities. With the reaped essence of beheaded foes, empower the Cloak of Skulls and bring forth the world's destruction to achieve campaign victory in the Blood God's name. Mission issued. Engage the enemy. Defeat an army belonging to the Apostles of Change, which are right here. We'll get 500 favor and plus 5 champions essence. Lovely stuff. So here we are. It's good to be back in Lustria. I feel like it's been ages since we had a proper Lustrian adventure. I know we had the Jade Dragon Yonbo, but we didn't really venture too far into Lustria. So this should be quite a bit of fun with Skulltaker. But we should also be on the hunt for quite a few enemy legendary lords and champions. So I think we'll hopefully see a fair bit of variety where we go around the map conquering. Let's have a little look at our campaign objectives. Short campaign victory, empower 9 skulls in the Cloak of Skulls. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 30 different settlements. The reward is the Chainsword. Now, I haven't engaged with the Chainsword since the Realm of Chaos campaigns I did when Warhammer 3 first came out. But I always remember it being absolutely bonkers powerful with its passive augments, which you can see at the bottom there. Base weapon damage and armor piercing weapon damage up to plus 300%. And that effect intensifies with every kill made up to a maximum intensity at 500 kills. Madness. So yeah, getting the Chainsword is going to be a lot of fun. Long campaign victory is to achieve the short victory conditions. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 60 different settlements. Empower 18 skulls in the Cloak of Skulls. And perform 8 rituals of the following category, the Skull Throne. Okay, and then long victory is achieved. Okay, so yeah, whatever our in-game crisis fires, if we're still enjoying it, if we're still stomping on through, we'll carry on and do that as well, because it's a pretty open, true kind of sandbox experience with Skulltaker of how you go about achieving that. But it'll be interesting to see which enemies perhaps we're nudged towards over time. Obviously, it looks like we're going to be going east to start with. Hualathal is our first settlement, and we've got that spec towards demonic recruitment, as that makes the most sense for Skulltaker with his demonic alignment. We have Brasstide here, a Blood Reaper, anti-infantry, armor piercing, flaming attacks. Obviously that adds in to Skulltaker as well. We'll take a look at his skills in a minute before we dive into our first battle against these guys. We also have Unholy Manifestations, which, again, I've not done a proper Khorne campaign. I did like an initial first look at Scarbrand way back when Warhammer 3 first came out. So yeah, tips, advice, tactics, all greatly appreciated for Khorne. If there's anything you guys have learned in your own Khorne campaigns up to now, and also if there's anything you've spotted in any of the kind of preview content for Omens of Destruction, which obviously releases on the 12th of December. And if you want to pick up a great deal and support the channel at the same time, feel free to click the description and check out the links to Games Planet and use the code Lionheart for a further discount, whether you want to buy the DLC for all 3 legendary lords or pick either Skulltaker, Gorbad Ironclaw, or Golfag Maneater, and just pick a lord separately. But yeah, help me out with any advice for playing as Khorne that you've picked up in your own campaigns previously. Eternal War, this is summons a small hostile army that will attack the target army immediately. Use this battle to increase an army's bloodletting level or gain more movement range. Oh yeah, because you've restore your movement. Well, we won't necessarily need to do that, but I kind of feel like the sooner we do that, the better. Actually, that could kind of be useful. Do I want to do that before going into this first battle? Maybe. What have you guys got? The thing is, I don't want to take too many casualties. The Hellforged Host. They're at rank 2. Okay, so if I fight that first battle, I should have enough to then pop these guys straight in. Exalted Bloodletters of Khorne. To then fight you guys. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Let's pop you in. Increase mobility. Lovely. I'm just going to look in here. I think we should probably go for growth. Certainly, I don't really have an idea of the best way to build out your Khorne settlements. So that is something I'm going to be very keen for any advice you guys have. We can get skulls per turn. Obviously, skulls and everything else being overhauled for the Skull Throne, which we can see here. Oh, the Skull Throne allows you to spend skulls to gain powerful bonuses by performing special rituals. Selecting a ritual immediately spends the required skulls and activates its bonuses as long as the cost can be afforded and any cooldown period has elapsed. The total number of skulls spent on the Skull Throne is tracked on the bar on the left-hand side of the panel. And the total number of skulls spent on the Skull Throne increases. Higher tiers of rituals become available as indicated on the bar. Rituals can be used repeatedly. Okay. Yeah, we can keep on going all the way through all these. There's so many different ones to check out. I'll quickly just hover over each of these. If you guys want to pause the video to have a read of these, go through it, pick any that you think would be useful later on, and obviously feel free to flag up any to me that you think I should use. We have these ones at tier 1. Chance to automatically colonize ruins in your provinces at turn start. Yes, that's the thing. You kind of, I don't say necessarily penalized as Khorne for conquering settlements, but I believe the general kind of tactic is occupy the provincial capital if you can get to that first, or if not, sack and raise the minor settlements and just occupy the provincial capital, and then let this chance to automatically colonize ruins kick in for the other settlements, because otherwise that way you don't have to spend loads of skulls and you can save them for these abilities on the Skull Throne. Ability summon from beyond, some unit bloodletters, uses 2. Next blood host summoned will have 2 additional units. Income, post-battle loot. I either want to go for that or I want to go for summoning some extra units early on. We should get decent kind of post-battle loot to start with. We're not crazy with loads of buildings, so let's go for this one. Activate that. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Love it. And obviously have the great game when one specific Chaos God achieves ascendancy. That will empower our unholy manifestations, and that is based on, or we unlock other ones with the amount of Khorne corruption globally across immortal empires. Okay. I'm going to come back here, and yeah, I'm going to go for this growth one. Sounds best. Let's have a quick look at the Skulltaker. So let's have quest battle. We have the Slayer Sword at quest battle at rank 14, plus 8 melee attack, plus 15% weapon strength, skulls gained from kills, plus 15% Lord's Army, and the Slayer Sword ability. That's very nice. Skills. We get a Blood Throne mount or Gahul Tyran, a dreaded Juggernaut at rank 9. Very nice. Blood God's Vigor. More replenished campaign movement range after winning a battle and after raising a settlement as well. Hate Slanesh, that's fair. And then, yeah, standard yellow line stuff there for a Khorne Lord. Blue bits and pieces, dominating presence. Here's unique yellow line at the top here. Bloody Onslaught. Effect duration plus 50% for Bloody Onslaught. Okay, yeah, for the Hex. Ceaseless Determination. Replenishes 10% campaign movement range after winning a battle. Nice. Vigor loss reduction and speed increases. He's not too slow, actually, as well. 48. Wrath of Khorne. Unending Terror. It's an explosion. Legacy of Blood. When winning a battle, the local province is marked by Khorne for the next +1 turns, increasing corruption and slowing enemy armies. Amazing. Blood Host +2 units on creation, all characters faction-wide. Champions of the Chosen. Demons are reforged +10%. Missile block chance of Bloodletters. Kill for Khorne. Very nice. And then Skullmaster. Enables inevitable end contact effect. Prevents incoming healing. Oh. Nice. And then Executioner. A unit with Executioner will execute units in combat below a 20% hit point threshold. Sick. Can't wait to see how much we can power this boy up. That'll be great. Actually, have a quick little look at the Blood Reaper. Brutal Charge, Maim, Kill. Yeah, and you've also got those focuses there. Choose which one you want to go for. I mean, you're going to probably be in the army. We don't get spellcasters with Khorne, do we? So, Serial Killer Instinct plus collective skull piles plus 12. What's the skull pile? Post battle something, I assume. Charge bonus. Yeah, you're just going to be. It's all going to be about the melee support. I don't know how many heroes we want to have in Khorne armies, but Hungering Blades, Icon of Slaughter, It's either whether we want to make you focus probably just powering yourself up as a Blood Reaper or also acting to support and buff nearby units. Melee attack's pretty good. Bonus versus infantry. Blades enabled if more than 40 kills. That's quite nice. I feel like that though would probably be useful for area. So I'll probably go for that. And then what have we got here? Melee attack affects allies. Wow, yeah, we could do some real good support stuff there. Locus of Fury, charge bonus. Spell resistance. Yeah, you get a blood threat eventually. Okay, interesting. Which I guess maybe tankier with support, not particularly. I'd probably just leave you on a Juggernaut. In which case, if you had your Juggernaut, have you with some cavalry, and then with the Locus of Fury potentially. Potentially see which way we want to spec him out as we go on. But anyway, let's have a battle. And technology. What have we got? Gift of Defiance, post-battle loot plus 10%, spread rage, colonize. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Root rank, demons are reforged, serial killing, unrelenting conflict. I actually think I might go, yeah, too hateful to die actually, just to start with, just for that extra demons reforged and recruit rank early on. Also got everything through here. Relentless rage. That's a nice army ability to have. So probably get that early as well. That plus the post-battle loot, I think, and then spread rage in the early game. But yeah, let's do an Eternal War and perform that. Does it cost us anything? Nope, just straight into it. We face it. Lord Rotsword with 3 Bloodletters of Khorne. Obviously got some from beyond. We've got the Horn of Khorne and we've got the Blood God's Shackles. Apparently is a medium casualties close victory. Really? Oh, it's not. Yeah, right. Opportunity to intercept. Quickly look at the map. Yeah, that's fine. Let's dive on in and smash our first foe. Which hopefully will level up Skulltaker and allow us to get that cool regiment renowned to then smash the forces of Tzeentch. Let the reaping begin. Let the skull taking begin. Let's get people set up and then we'll have a look at some of these horny boys. I am using the better camera mod for this series, but that's the only mod that I've currently got enabled. The only one that seems compatible, obviously, with the early access build that I have. That's a tongue and a half, mate. Doesn't everyone give their favorite skull a pre-battle lick? Cool fire effect on your sword there. Well, you look great, mate. Lovely cloak. Stylish and functional. And then we've got this guy, which I guess you should be our Tim for the series. There's always a Tim. You seem pretty keen. There's our bloodletters. And then we have the exalted. Fancier swords and shiny Khorne markings through their heads. We've got the, what's it, bone crushers up here. Very nice. But we've also got the new monstrous infantry, right? Let's go take a look at these guys. They look pretty stompy. Smashy, smashy. Oh, he's got a little scratch. I'm going to call you Fluffy. Good, Fluffy. What are your stats like? Blood beasts. Damage dealer, frenzy. Yeah, nice. He just wants to smash. Right. And then we've got our blood shrine, anti-infantry, armor piercing. Lovely stuff.
First among bloodletters.
Of course you are. All right, let's go. What do we need for someone from beyond? Okay, yeah. For a minute, I thought our Blood Reaper had hopped on to catch a lift, but it's the other guys already on the shrine. There they are. Hop straight in, mate.
Execution is my special ability.
Everybody dive on in. Send you after the Lord.
Put down the chaff.
Taking a fair chunk of damage here. You don't have much armor, do you? Clear these guys away. Doesn't stand a chance, does he? Very nice. Nice warm-up smash. 30 losses. Minimal casualties against the Rot Sword. So we can take some replenishment, plenty of skulls, more favor, or we can collect some more skulls, which I feel like that's what we should do to kick things off.
Hollowed eyes, shattered necks, for the hunter of souls.
Those that serve your cause gain experience.
Lovely, and yet we've got that Regiment Renown, the Hellforged Host. Perfect.
Skulltaker.
Regiment Renown, first turn. Pop them straight in there.
I sense future greatness.
Very nice.
Blooded wanderer.
Definitely Root Marcher, keep going.
Do not test my patience.
Level up as well, increase mobility. Perfect. We haven't used up any movement range really, have we? Well, 93%, yeah, because we had to move you in. Right, let's go see off Tzeentch. Close victory, medium casualties. Again, we can do better than that. I just have to be careful about that Lord because they are going to be heavily armored, and Skulltaker did take a little bit of a battering. So we'll send him in to finish off the enemy. They're going to be a little bit tougher with their barrier, shield, and obviously we'll need to use our cavalry to take out their missile troops. In we go. More skulls must be taken. Gotta fill up that cloak. Might be an opportunity to use some of that terrain there. Get some little interesting choke points as they move on in. Where have they got most of their missile troops? Okay, evenly spread. That's fine. I'm going to pop you guys here straight into the trees. We can use you guys on the other side, I reckon. You guys up there.
We'll crush harder in numbers. Skulltaker!
There we go. Have a look at the Exalted Regiment Renown here. So they've got kind of a little bit of a purple hue to them. Hellforged and ready for carnage. Oh, yep. Got to give that skull a lick. Nom 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 nom. I'm gonna go over to these guys first of all. Straight into the trees. Keep you guys hidden. You've got a fair bit of armor, but your defense is really low on that shrine.
Rage drives us.
I'm going to send the Bone Crushers this way. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to get ready to use the Summon from Beyond. Straight into them there. To screen the advance of everybody else. I keep going through, hit those guys there. Send you guys in that away. Because I really don't care if you guys get completely wiped because you were summons. Little do these blue horrors know. They're about to be crushed. Unleash carnage. Pull them back. In we go again. Off everybody there.
Cut down the chaff. Blood Reaper. Every act is for call.
That should really cripple his defense, actually. Yeah, down to 13. All those abilities on him. Push, 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 push. Blood Beasts don't have much defense either.
First among bloodletters.
These guys together are a pretty great combo, actually. We'll love that, like, that slash that you get through the air. That's nice. Let's see him finish off the Lord if they can. It's like, no, trees, my only true enemy. Nice. Off with his head. Quick, pick up his skull. It's right there. Decapitation. Well done, chaps. Well done. Exalted Bloodletter's doing pretty well. And the regular Bloodletters, actually. 97, 87, 22, 77. Perfect. Yeah, minimal replenishment. We'll probably go take a settlement soon. More skulls, please. Perfect. Champion's Essence +5. A Hunter's Lair. Capture and occupy the following settlement. Kuitats. Probably butchering the pronunciation of these. Feel free to correct me. Or accept the pronunciation. Oh, get more for that. Lovely. They're our only foe to start with. They've got 2 more settlements, so we'll be pushing to wipe them out. I'm assuming that's going to complete the whole province. Yep. Or at least going after that one. Got that one over there, have they? No, that's the Nurglings. Guess they've probably got like another one further down. Oh no, sorry, yeah, they've got both those 2. Yeah, I'm going to take one, and I'll have one left. Perfect. That is the provincial capital, so if I didn't have a mission to take that, I would probably raise it. Or sack it, actually, for skulls. We are going to go for Infernal Champion, and then appoint in... I mean, your name's good. I'm going to go for Kill, actually, for more defense early on. Do I have anything for physical resistance or anything for more armor? No. Okay, so that's what I need to keep my eye on. Or items. Some solid armor would be nice.
Now on until we've winnowed all.
There we go. I'm going to rename you for now. Tim the Blood Reaper, but feel free to suggest a better title for our Tim. Here we go and hit the settlement. We haven't got any other regiments around, have we? It was just that first one that was really low for Skulltaker, but I'm assuming that's kind of thematic for him to have the Hellforged host coming on in. So don't forget about those early on. Corn's Bloody Fist. Nice, so yeah, rank 13 is our next. Straight on in. That is a decisive victory with low casualties. Let's take that one then. Perfect. So, considering we have that mission, I probably will occupy, but otherwise we could sack it for some favor and some unit replenishments, or we would raise settlement and harvest the skulls of the fallen, because that's 400. We can't then colonize it for 3 turns, so that plus 5% chance to randomly colonize wouldn't kick in for 3 turns, but that's fine. Or if you wanted a blood host force, we could do that at the cost of 1,500 skulls. We do have the skulls for that. We need 2,500 to just occupy it straight away. I'm going to go for that just because I want that champion's essence or more of it.
The House of Chaos rejects.
And it completes that mission for us. Gain a bloodletting streak of 3 victories. It's issued. Empower any skull in the Cloak of Skulls. And capture a whole province. Wangi Valley. That's what we're going for right now. Get some armor. Perfect. That's where we're going to head. We can see the amount of champions essence that they've got available there. So again, spend some more skill points. Another one into kill. And I think I'll do the exact same thing with Tim for now. Going to kill, more defense.
Only the finest. Blooded wanderer.
So we've got another dimensional tear. I mean, I probably will want some of the mortal units, but he does, I'll take it, is align more with going full on demon. So actually probably what we'll do, we will eventually, yeah, get some settlements that are focused on mortal stuff, but we will have a kind of a rule that the Skulltaker, again, If you're new to my content, my channel, I like to theme my armies around the strengths and the kind of unique lore and traits and talents of the legendary lord or the lord that leads each one. So Skulltaker, we will play into his demonic forces. In terms of other lords we can get, Chaos Lord of Khorne, so you could have more mortal units. There's a Herald of Khorne, or there's Blood Speakers, which are the kind of cultists, aren't they? I feel like what we'll say is Chaos Lords just go for mortal creatures, probably with a 1 or 2 top tier demonic units in support. Herald of Khorne go full demonic, like Skulltaker, and then Blood Speaker can be a pure 50-50 or any combination mix of troops, just to kind of set out our structure for our forces. We'll go for the War Amphitheatre for more growth, I think. And then we'll also recruit some more units as well. We can globally get some stuff in as well. Let's get some more bloodletters, and yeah, I'm going to go for some flesh hounds because they'd be useful at knocking out like the Tzeentchian missile troops. And then let's take a look at our Cloak of Skulls. The Cloak of Skulls is comprised of 10 unique skulls. Each skull can be empowered to provide different effects and bonuses. Selecting a skull within the Cloak of Skulls panel displays its effects, while empowering it is only possible after previously empowering another which it connects to. Each skull may be empowered through 3 levels of effects, but at increasing champion's essence cost. With a valid skull selected, empowering it will deduct the specified champion's essence and grant its benefits. A list of all the effects provided by the Cloak of Skulls is shown here. Cool. Greatest Tomb Warrior. Ooh. Right, yeah, so they all link to... Yeah. Iron Neck the Wanderer. That's a green skin. What's that? That is here the Indomitable. Tong Chieftain. Katara the Peerless. Was Dark Elf. Cool. Rogash the Ill-Fated. Chaos Dwarf. Yep. And the Demon Hunter, or the Silver Hammer, the Witch Hunter. Hans the Elector's Finest, Decorated Empire Captain. Ek, Chosen of the Sword. And Pirate Lord Penko. Vampire Pirate, nice. So yeah, lots of different effects, but to start with, we have these 3 skulls along the bottom. We've already is that one already empowered? Yeah, Blood God's Shackles. Greatest Tomb Warrior. A Tomb King, so we could empower that and it would give us Cloak of Skulls. Actually need a passive ability. Immune to flanking. Duration is yeah, permanent duration if enabled if we have more than 40 kills. More armor, missile resistance, immune to flanking. Gives ward save. That's nice. And that upgrades both of them for stat increase. Yeah, damn. That's really good for our armor buffing. So we can empower that already. We've already got the first tier of that. Or we go for Dubos the Prescient, Bretonian. Skulltaker takes 25%. Gains plus 25% experience to defeated Lord. Is that the amount of experience they've already got? All other Lords gain plus 5% of the experience. That's pretty mad. And Iron Neck the Wanderer replenishes 10% camp out movement range after defeating a Lord. Actually, his army. He's got so many things that replenish camp out movement range amounts. Like, surely that would stack with everything else. He must have, like, what, like 60-70% replenishment after a battle? Or defeating a Lord, specifically? That's mad. So defeating a Lord, that doesn't mean, like, killing them, right? That just means just winning the battle against their force. And there's this one as well, which is enables the ability to travel to enemy Lords. So you can jump to them. I assume anyone that you discover on the map that you've got line of sight over. So if there's someone specifically you want to hunt down, and again, I guess that it's not quite like Arbol the Undefeated, who has his challenges of Khorne to jump around the map, but he's very much got to focus on, well, he'd be a great character for collecting all the defeat traits for legendary lords, but I feel Skulltaker is going to fit that role pretty well as well. I think I'm going to go for this just because I want that additional armor, so I'm going to empower that. I have 1 essence left, so yeah, we'll need more. If we want to go up to tier 3, probably finish that one, to be honest, because again, just need to get 40 kills. And happy days. So before you send him after an enemy lord, you want to make sure he just goes into a nice weak unit first. Get all those guys recruited. Other than that, I think we're all good. Diplomacy, I don't think we'll be using much of this in the campaign. Let's go finish off some Tzeentchian foes next turn. Lizards on the horizon. Okay, recruit 5 new units. Get the dragon helm. Okay, we've got some new foes around us. Yeah, they're not going to like us. I wonder who'll declare war on us first. The lizards do not like us. Wardens of the living pools. I imagine this makes, yeah, like Lustrian campaigns quite interesting now with Skulltaker in play over here. I still haven't done a Lizardmen campaign for absolutely ages, and I haven't played as Gorok yet. I'm kind of tempted that maybe once I'm done with Omens of Destruction, if you guys still want to see more Warhammer 3 content, if you're not completely tapped out with it all, then I would definitely maybe consider a Lizardmen Gorok series. See how we do coming up against Skulltaker the other way around. I should obviously say I am covering all 3 of the DLC Legendary Lords. I'm not doing a full campaign with Arbol the Undefeated right now, but I will be doing one with Gorbad Ironclaw, the new Orcs and Goblins Greenskin Lord, and Golfhag Maneater, the new Legendary Lord for the Ogre Kingdoms. Both Gorbad and Golfhag will be streamed and recorded, streamed over on Twitch and recorded at the same time to be edited and uploaded here on YouTube, although the first episode of those 2 may also be recorded and actually being released slightly after this first episode goes out on Sunday the 8th, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, we can move a little bit further forward here, get ready to finish these guys off. I'm gonna get some more forces, that's fine. We'll probably fight that final battle against them.
The end to all saga.
Zip. I wouldn't mind some Furies actually just to go around harassing a little bit. So we've got a solid land-based force, I think. Until we get something better. Like, this is what we've got here, isn't it? Tier 2, that goes up at Tier 3 to get me the Exalted. Bring that. Yeah, don't see any reason why not. That's on 14 turn cooldown, but that's fine. Did what we needed it to do early on. We've got our bloodletting over here. Upkeep cost reduction, more battles, and progress will decay unless a battle is fought this turn. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it drops down after turns of inactivity. So kind of gets you to keep on pushing, keep on fighting. As we can see, Albrick is worth 44 Champion's Essence. So if we see a good foe to go for, worth considering. What do we get for this? Capture a prop. Yeah, so again, as much as I would like to raise it, to complete that mission. I'm thinking something like the Sacred Pools, if we went after these guys, that'd be a great one to raise for a Blood Host. Although, whoa. Okay, you're not messing, though, with your starting units of blessed units everywhere. They're going to be tough to take down. Right. End the turn again. Bricks on the warpath against the lizards. Maybe let him weaken himself against them, and then we can turn on him. Claim his skull. Okay, yeah. Recruit rank and reforged. So I'm now going to go for post-battle loot, I think.
All fury shall be unmatched.
Got 5 plus the garrison. We do get the summon of additional units as well, so let's go on in. Oh, I've just seen something here, actually. Interestingly, that I hadn't really thought about, skulls, we need 2,500 to occupy this, so we have to hope we get a load of skulls in this battle, or we are not going to be able to afford to occupy it. So if not, I guess we'll have to then raise it to gain the skulls. We'll need to then occupy it. Interesting. Yeah, hadn't thought of it like that.
Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me, yet you would try with words.
Oh no, but I have no words for you. Just death to deal to you. That can be upgraded. This can take a few turns of more growth. So if I go for that upgraded, that's more growth and everything else. And oh, that all has a modifier. These all have modifiers, so plus 5%. Oh, there's an increase though. Yeah, pop it in though. We are running low on funds, but if we take the settlement, should be fine. It's also because that's dropped down as well. Maybe we'll have to get rid of some of the Furies. It is a straightforward battle. But you know what? I'd like to see Skulltaker in action one last time for this episode today. So in we go. Make this first episode an hour, and then all future episodes will probably be between 40 to 60 minutes in length anyway. And as I said at the start, I'll be aiming for daily uploads of this series for the first week or so. At least daily uploads Monday to Friday. Hopefully have enough time to record episodes for coverage over the weekend as well. But yeah, these hounds are going to be great at just mowing down the missile troops. Actually, no, I'll pop you guys here and have you follow them there. That's fine. It's looking good to me. Push on up. There we go. I like how everything, because of the corruption in the region, gorgeous red hue to the skies as our corn corruption descends. Send you guys here, then erupt out of the jungle, smash into all the horrors. That's all they've got, isn't it? It's just horrors. Missile troops. Let's go advance. We'll get ready to pop the Summon from Beyond just to throw a little spanner in the works. Right in the center. And give these guys a group attack. Right through the middle. In you guys go. Love that diving roll they do.
Tool of Carnage!
him get like 40 kills before he goes for the Lord. Oh, yeah, it didn't send you in. They were gone. Go off the Lord then. Okay, you're not going to get your bonus against these guys. Shackle him. There we go. It reduces melee defense to 0 now. Perfect finish. Flaming Fury. I feel like it's going to be quite a shock to the system when we start fighting Lizardmen, because I seem to remember them being pretty robust with their infantry. Even the low tier stuff, Saurus Warriors are pretty steady, at least from memory. Okay, got skulls, but not enough to occupy. So we have to skulls for Skull Throne, or go for a Blood God, a Blood Host, but we don't have anyone else to go after directly. I mean, we can keep on pushing, but I think we'll go for Skulls for Skull Throne then. We'll have to wait 3 turns to then occupy it. But I guess that doesn't stop anybody else going in and taking it, right? Or does that stop everybody? I guess maybe everybody? Yeah, unavailable. Sounds like it.
Skulltaker!
So you're now on a Blood Throne. How does that actually compare to you on... So it does give you loads more armor and health. But he's not as good as a fighter. I'm talking... Make him... I mean, I probably mean I can use him against loads of entities quite nicely. I mean, let's try him out with it, but I'm actually kind of tempted to just take him off. Although we're not too many levels away from him getting his Juggernaut mount anyway, which is fine. I could pop point in Dominating Presence for the XP ticking over in the background. You know, it's not terrible to have, so let's do that. Him, go through kill. More defense for you, buddy. Well, actually, we could have got more movement range there. Rock, you have those 2 settlements. Is that it? It's like 42. So, yeah, we could probably go straight in, knock you out. Seems like that'd be a fun target. Need more Champion's Essence. But I assume he must be about, or he's moving after the Pallid Nurslings. Keep an eye there. Can't really afford to recruit anything else because, yeah, we'll struggle otherwise. We haven't gone for anything that actually... Do we have more income buildings, actually? Really can't look at that. That is skulls per turn. What about this? Upkeep, armies and region. No, so is our income just primarily tied to this, and obviously upkeep cost reduction. Oh, that generates a little bit. All the other buildings generate a little bit of income. Okay. But yeah, obviously our main way of gaining income is smashing our way through enemies. Yep. Right. Let's do another intern.
Celebrate this day. Tomorrow may be your last.
Because if I hadn't done that first skull throne, then I'd had enough. Oh, we've gained some. Oh right, yeah, no, we gained some more passively. No, we don't have any passive gain actually right now, but it's obviously from. Oh no! We just had the random chance to colonize it. Amazing. Is that not meant to be? We can't. I guess we can't go and colonize it from that, but there's just a random chance still for it to tick over. That was wow. Okay. Drawn to Destruction is now yours to control. Perfect. So that obviously ignores the 3-turn cooldown. Nice. Issue commandment across a province. What have we got? Monuments of Rage. Growth plus 20. Construction costs minus 10% for all buildings. Winds of Magic Power Reserve plus 5 per turn. Upkeep. Armies in province. Income post-battle loot. Local province. Income from buildings plus 10%. Control and spreading corruption. The more corruption we have, the more attack. And is that the higher chance for, or the more that colony for ruins to colonize? Demons Reforged. The amount they get, that, yeah, that's all great through that. I'll be thinking more growth, but actually I quite like that for upkeep cost and everything else. Ah, there's Gorok. There's Gorok. Those guys are going to be way too tough to go after with that army, and I don't have a full force. We need to see what Gorok's army is. Like, how is Albric? Yeah, he's looking right there. And recruit units. What's that? Yeah, for the Dragon Helm. Issue a commandment. So we've got that. Oh, that gives us the Dragon Helm as well. Okie dokie.
The end to all sagas. Idle work.
Pop in there, get more replenishment.
Killing is real.
What do we want to do? Construction of mortal recruitment buildings. Such as getting... Oh, it also has a resource building. So we definitely want that. Construction costs for everything. That's nice. Kennels. Let's get these guys. Cultist. And I don't want any of them just yet. It's through that line that we go to get the blood crushers. I was calling them bone crushers, wasn't I? But they're the blood crushers. Are they compared to skull crushers? They're anti-infantry, whereas these guys are anti-large. Okay. It's here I get, yeah, my monstrous stuff. But what's that? Oh, a slaughter brute. Yeah, that's new, isn't it? Wouldn't mind getting some minotaurs. So we want to get that line in there for sure. I mean, I don't see necessarily a downside for us going for making that a mortal recruitment one if we wanted to have mortal units. And just having that in there for cultists. So let's do that for now. What have we got here? The Skull Throne. So we can do one of the others. Post-battle loot. Corn corruption, all provinces plus 5. And the next Blood Host summon will have 2 additional units. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a Blood Host next. I feel like that could help us push against the enemy. You've got 2 regions. Just looking to see which Lizardmen we can pick off easiest. Probably not Itza yet. They're very strong. But like Slunopec would be good, or going after Albric before he gets too big and powerful. But we'll take the extra replenishment here. Although they are recruiting up there. Maybe see if we can catch them out.
Where are the heroes I seek? If the master wills it.
Do we have a way to gain Winds of Magic? Oh yeah, we do. But it causes attrition for our army. But it does give experience. Just thinking, do we actually... Or no, oh, do we want that? With local winds, current? Doesn't tell me what it goes up to. But currently, with low winds of magic, we actually suffer from physical resistance, dropping, leadership, replenishment, and demons reforged. So we probably would like to get that higher, but then I'd be taking attrition. Seeing as I don't have any enemies, let's generate some more skulls. Let's do that for a turn, see what it goes up to on that next level, and then we can always replenish further. Might reveal some enemy foes as to who's going to be the next choice target for the Skulltaker. So let's do one more in turn before we wrap things up for our first episode. Oh, we can see the vampire pirates coming. And they're not hanging about. Got the dragon helm. Nice. Take 2 provinces. They have been destroyed, so it's not going to be a surprise if it starts looking northward towards us. Collect 500 skulls from battle. Okay. Well, that hasn't given us target to go for, but okay, we now no longer suffer all those other penalties that we did have, but we would immediately lose them if we don't. So we're gonna need to sit there and fight. But that does give us some unit experience gain per turn, which is not terrible. We are obviously losing all of this, having it drop down. You're not at war with them, Archon. We should keep an eye on you as well. Choices, choices, choices. Well, feel free to weigh in on who you think we should go after next. I think we could probably go after these Lizardmen over here. Or, you know what actually is another tempting target? We swoop in behind Albrecht while he's going after the Lizardmen this way. Still takes over here, but we can swoop in and strike in, try and take him out before he gets too powerful while he's trying to deal with those Lizardmen. That might not be a terrible shout, actually. Striking the Bretonnians. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, but I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Again, big thanks to Creative Assembly for sponsoring this video and for giving me early access to the Omens of Destruction DLC so that I could make this Let's Play early for you guys. There'll be another episode out tomorrow. Until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care and ciao for now.